We'll be there tonight.
So early.
I'm late for work.
I haven't done your homework.
Oh, Wendy, neither of you. There isn't a sock in here that matches. Please, Wendy, I'm not in the mood for games this morning.
You're never in the mood anymore.
Honey, isn't there a clean work shirt around?
How should I know?
I can't believe you just said that.
Well, you're in a terrific mood today, aren't you?
Look at the condition of this place, Wendy. Of course I am.
Half this mess is yours.
Don't give me that. I work all day. All you do is sit around doing your nails.
I thought you wanted me to be a lady.
Yeah, well, a lady wouldn't live like this.
Is this what you're looking for?
Oh, great. Okay, well, I got one. Now, I know I had two. Do you know where the other one is?
Wherever you left it.
Wendy,
I'm not your valet.
This is it. What are these doing in the basket?
I put them there. The way things are going around here, I don't need them.
You sure Kathy wanted to review your testimony this early? That's what she said. Really like to get this over with. Oh, please. Oh, try to relax. Maybe we shouldn't have come so early. Wonder where Hogan is. Oh, Hogan's got more important things to worry about than my problems. Are you kidding? He's been so supportive of you. He's not going to let you down now. Because it really doesn't matter whether Hogan shows up or not.
Hi, Sunshine.
Oh, McCleary. I'm so glad to see you.
Also find an inventory in there, a certificate of occupancy, and a liquor license.
Well, everything seems to be in order.
And in this envelope, you'll find a combination to the safe, keys to the storage and the wine cellar. I'll give you the key to the safety deposit box as soon as I get some personal papers out of it.
Fine.
Oh, and you'll have to stop down to the bank and sign the signature card.
I'll take care of that.
Well, and I suppose congratulations are in order.
I'd invite you to a breakfast celebration, but I gotta get over to the courthouse.
Yes, I hope it all goes well for Sonny. Actually, I couldn't accept the invitation anyway.
I'm curious about something, Martin. I know what I'm going to end up with here, but I don't understand why you're doing what you're doing.
I have my reasons. There are several plans that I'm considering. But first things first, I have some business to take care of around here.
Those plans include seeing Stephen?
Thoughts cross my mind.
I think that'd be a good idea.
Really?
Now that you know that you have a son, I sincerely hope that you continue the relationship with him. Unfortunately, it was one that I couldn't have myself. He needs someone. It'd be good to know it was you. We've had some bad feelings between us. That boy shouldn't have to bear the brunt of it forever.
I couldn't agree with you more. Thank you, Lloyd.
Well, thank you for this. If I have any questions, I'll call you.
Oh, and if you have no objections, I'd like to have one more meeting in here before I vacate.
No problem at all.
And don't forget, this is to be kept strictly confidential for at least 2 weeks.
You have my word on that. It's our secret until then.
You are totally irresponsible. First you want me to lose my job, and now you want to throw these things away?
About that dirty, filthy job. I don't care if you lose it. I only care about us.
Oh, you have a wonderful way of showing it.
I didn't marry you to be your maid.
Oh, Wendy,
I
please.
was supposed to be your queen.
Give me a break.
Well, what happened to all the glorious mornings and nights you promised me?
Honey, I am fighting for survival
I am
here.
fighting for our marriage. You pay no attention to me anymore, and I don't think it's fair.
It isn't fair. I'm all day busting my butt, and then I have to come home and take care of all the bills that you've rung up. Yes. Who? What do you want, Martin?
I've got a proposition for you. Can you come down to the club?
When?
As soon as possible. It's in your best interest.
I can be there in half an hour. I'll see you then. Wendy, you call the site and you tell them that I have a dental emergency.
Dental emergency.
Yeah, it's an excuse. Just make up some kind of an excuse.
Sure,
okay?
why not? All I've been getting from Warren Carter is excuses.
All right, please be a good guy and you cover.
I'm a girl. What was that call about?
I think that Lloyd wants to hire me back to be the manager of the club.
You think so?
I'm sorry that I yelled at you, and look, take these, okay? And
I'm not taking them anymore.
why not?
Because I don't need them. When you can make love again, you let me know. I'll renew the prescription.
Sonny Adamson, please take the stand.
Although you're a television personality and used to being in the spotlight, this must be a very trying time for you, isn't it, Miss Adamson?
Yes, it is.
A television anchorwoman must have many admirers. Am I right?
That's right.
Over time, a woman in your position learns to deal with these fans. True?
Yes.
A woman in your position also learns how to dismiss unwanted admirers. Isn't that so? Yes or no, Miss Adamson?
Yes.
Jack Benton was a respected colleague and friend of yours, wasn't he?
We worked together.
You dated him, didn't you?
Yes,
You
but
dated
only
many
once.
men, haven't you?
Objection.
Sustained.
In fact, you cohabited with at least one man without benefit of a marriage contract.
Objection.
Isn't that so?
This is completely irrelevant.
Will both counselors approach the bench, please? Mr. Briggs, you know perfectly well that any reference to the witness's previous sex life is inadmissible.
Lack of chastity not relevant.
Mr. Briggs, strike that last question from the record. The jury will disregard that previous question.
Your Honor, I'd like to offer this music box as Exhibit E.
Why? What are you doing?
What exactly is your point, Mr. Briggs?
It's vital that I show the innocence of the gifts cited in examination of this witness.
I'll allow it.
You received this music box with a card signed, "A Secret Admirer." Isn't that right?
Yes.
And you received numerous other gifts from this secret admirer, right?
Yes.
You didn't know who was sending them, and so you're frightened.
Yes, I was.
Because you were frightened, you reported these gifts to the Henderson Police Department, right?
Yes, I did.
Then Jack Benton came to you and told you he was your secret admirer and admitted sending you the flowers, the scarf, this music box, right?
Yes.
After he revealed himself to you, he continued to send you gifts. Isn't that so?
Flowers.
But once you knew that these were from a trusted colleague and friend, you no longer felt threatened, right?
Yes. No,
You were no longer afraid, yes or no?
yes.
You weren't afraid, so you didn't report these gifts to the police, right?
I didn't report them. No, I didn't.
Now, Your Honor,
Yes.
I'd like to refer to the statement made by Sonny Adamson to the police. It's already been entered as Exhibit B.
Very well.
According to your statement on the night of February 16th, you answered the door. It was not a forced entry, right?
No, it was not a forced entry.
You allowed Jack Benton to enter your apartment, right?
Yes, but only because he said he wanted information.
Not to hurt you, or you would have bolted for the door, right?
Objection. Question calls for conclusion.
Sustained.
Well, I'll try again. You admitted Jack Benton to your apartment wearing these garments, already admitted as Exhibit C. When you allowed Jack Benton into your apartment, you were wearing these undergarments.
Objection.
Very well. Remove the word under.
You were wearing these garments when Jack Benton entered your apartment, right?
Yes.
These garments might be considered seductive, wouldn't you say?
Objection. Question asks for conclusion.
Sustained.
It was you who entered the bedroom first. Isn't that so, Miss Adamson?
Yes.
Jack Benton followed you into the bedroom, right?
He came after me.
You
into the
led, and
bedroom.
Jack Benton followed you into the bedroom, and you and he had sex,
He
right?
raped me! He raped me!
That has yet to be shown, Miss Adamson. No one forced you to enter the bedroom, right?
I had to get away from him.
It was only after you and Jack Benton went into the bedroom and were in bed that you reacted negatively, right?
No, that is not true.
At any time, did Jack Benton threaten you with a knife?
No.
A gun?
Well, no,
Do
but...
you recall in your statement saying that you picked up the lamp to hit Jack Benton?
Yes, but I was only trying to
in
defend
fact,
myself.
who physically threatened Jack Benton, and he took the lamp away from you, didn't he? It was you who grabbed the lamp to use it as a weapon, right? It
No!
says in your statement to the police, made immediately after the event when you were in best recall. Are you trying to change your statement now?
Objection. No, I'm not.
It was you, in fact, who became physically violent and tried to hurt Jack Benton, and he defended himself, right?
No.
Because of your past relationship with him, because you accepted his gifts and dated him, because you admitted him to your apartment dressed up as you were and led him into the bedroom, Jack Benton had reason to believe you wanted to have sex with him.
Objection.
It was not
Sustained.
until after you were in bed engaged in sexual intercourse that you changed your mind. Now, isn't that the truth?
Briggs, the objection has been sustained.
No further questions.
Phone confessions.
I tried to be a good
Don't kid yourself, Carter. There's no way I'm going to let you back in this club, even if Lloyd Kendall agrees.
I didn't come here to be insulted, Martin. Why are you wasting my time?
Because I think it's about time we put our cards on the table.
You expect me to believe that? After you double-dealed me out of everything I own?
I have made no bones about how much I detest you, Carter. I've stood by long enough and watched you hurt too many people, and Marion Wendy was the last straw. You know, you're just about the lowest excuse for a human being I've ever had the misfortune to meet.
Who are you to judge me? You look at yourself. You're a Victorian riverboat gambler adrift in the 20th century. I'm just as good as you or any of your other friends.
Oh, really? Why don't you take a good look at your hands, Warren? They're not the smooth hands of a wheeler-dealer. They look to me like the hands of somebody who's been working in the dirt.
It's a temporary setback. I'll work my way back up.
Well, I intend to help you work your way right out of town.
What are you talking about?
I am going to make you the proverbial offer that you can't refuse. I challenge you to a poker game, winner take all.
Go on.
This will be the final deal in the little game we've been playing.
What do you think I'm stupid, Martin? Huh? Me taking on a challenge from a professional gambler?
I thought you'd say that. So you can pick the game, the place, the dealer, and provide the cards from any unopened pack you choose.
What's in it for me, if I win?
My half of the club.
And if you win?
I get the satisfaction of seeing you divorce Wendy and leave town.
What's the guarantee I'll do that, even if I lose?
I have this.
Where did you get that?
That's not important. What's important is that if you keep your part of the bargain, it goes right back in my file.
You must want me out of your life really badly, don't you?
Not to risk my half of the club. Well, now, I do believe I have given thee, Warren Carter, a challenge that he doesn't dare to accept.
You don't scare me, Martin. You want a game? You got a game.
She seduces the guy, then she yells rape.
Just a minute. I happen to be a friend of Sonny Adamson's, and I know that she doesn't lie.
Sounded that way to me.
That's because you're a stupid man and no judge of character.
Who are you calling stupid?
Ease up, ease up. Can I talk to you for 1 minute, please?
He made it sound like that Sonny...
I don't care what he said. You are in a courthouse, and you're going to have to ease up. I wouldn't want to have to arrest my mother for disturbing
Brian.
the case, man. Hi.
Stephanie, how things going this morning?
Terrible. Every time Briggs got to cross-examine Sonny, it made her sound like it was implied consent. It's awful.
Well, Briggs is known to be a shark in the business. But, on the other hand, the damage might not be as great as you think it is. Juries have been known to see through that kind of legal maneuver.
I don't know. All I know is I wasn't very much help to her. If Jack Benton goes free, I'm as much to blame for it as anybody else.
You told the truth. That's all you could do.
Well, I can't seem to do anything right these days. Not for Sonny, Susie, or Wendy.
The Murine Earwax Removal System has drops that...
Me. I felt so trapped.
You're not trapped. Kathy still has a few moves of her own.
At least I've got TR's ring for good luck. But it better bring me luck, Hogan, because it's all I've got going for me right now.
You've got a lot going for you. Anyone with half a brain can see that you're a fine and decent person.
I don't deny having sex with Sonny Adamson. It was something I wanted, and I thought she wanted it too.
You admit wanting to have a relationship with Miss Adamson.
I felt very special about her for a long time.
Is that why you sent her gifts?
Yes. She's a beautiful woman. I wanted her to have beautiful things.
Can you tell the court why you didn't sign your name?
I felt... I don't know how to say it. I was afraid she'd think I was silly.
Then why did you finally tell her that you were her secret admirer?
I told her because I didn't want her to be upset. She had laid into one of the guys at the studio, believing he had sent her the sweater.
Knowing she would be angry, you told her anyway. Weren't you afraid she'd rip into you?
Oh, she was all that mattered. So I got the courage up to tell her.
What happened then?
We started dating.
On the night of February 16th, did you have a date with Sonny Adamson?
No. I came by her apartment to pick up some papers I needed for the show.
In your own words, Mr. Benton, please tell the court what happened when you arrived at Sonny Adamson's apartment.
Well, it was a little after 8. Sonny answered the door, and she looked very sexy. I tried to keep my mind on business, but I didn't do very well. I suggested we spend some time together. Relax, I think I said.
What happened then?
She walked towards the bedroom and motioned to me, and I followed her into the room. The bed lamp was on, and I saw the music box I'd given Sonny on the night table. It seemed so right. And we kissed, and we were in bed making love when suddenly she flipped out. She grabbed the lamp and she started to attack me with it.
What did you do then?
I tried to restrain her. finally, she threw it down. And then I got out of there as fast as I could.
Mm-hmm. Where did you go?
I went back to the studio. I had work to do. That's why I had gone to Sonny's in the first place. I guess I just wanted to forget.
No, you're not going to use any more of these pictures against me.
What are you talking about?
Kristen, you betrayed me. You and your lousy camera trying to destroy me.